Hello everyone, Will here from World of Cruising and Cruise Trade News, and I'm in the beautifully sunny Miami for the launch of Norwegian Cruise Line's newest Prima Plus class vessel, Norwegian Luna. Now I'll be spending 72 hours on board to show you exactly what's to come from the new ship, from the new dining venues, the entertainment offering, cabins, the aquaslide coaster, and we'll also be taking stock in Great Stirrup Cay, Norwegian Cruise Line's private island destination in the Bahamas, to show you exactly what you can expect on a holiday with the cruise line. So I'm currently standing on the very top deck of Norwegian Luna, and if there is one thing for certain, it's that Norwegian Cruise Line are catering for all ages with their new ship. Now you might be able to see just around me here the aquaslide coaster as well as the glow court, and I've just taken a little walk through tea time, which is of course the ship's onboard mini golf area. The glow court itself is a place where you can play basketball, you can play loads of different games. There's also a paddle court. There's tons of activities to keep the little ones entertained, and the older ones of course. And just over the side there is an outer deck pool area, which you might be able to see behind me just there, with a bar where you could relax while the little ones are playing some games. Now, of course, as well as this, they've also got different bars downstairs. They've got the whiskey bar, there's a wine bar for the older generations. So it's a perfect ship for multi-generational families travelling with grandparents and also young children. There's plenty to do and see to keep everyone entertained for a nice long cruise in the Caribbean. Having stepped on Luna for the very first time, I can safely say that I am very impressed. Now, the boarding process was simple, smooth, efficient. The crew and the staff were on hand to make sure that everyone got on board in a really safe and quick manner. Once you come in, you're greeted again by a lovely crew on board, and then there's also the Penrose bar where you can grab a drink if you've been travelling for a very long time, or if you just fancy a drink. After that, we had a little bit of a wander around the ship, came up into the cabins, and then grabbed some lunch in the Indulged Food Hall. Now, the Indulged Food Hall is quite different to your standard food halls that you find on cruise ships, and instead of self-serve buffet, you actually sit down and you can order from a range of different eateries from the iPad on the table. And you can order as much or as little as you want, but options include sort of Texas barbecue, Asian cuisine, noodles, that sort of thing, as well as tapas and of course a range of desserts and drinks. So initial reaction, super positive. Can't wait to see what else this ship has to offer. Now day 2 on board Luna's christening sailing. Today we're at sea. Tomorrow, of course, we'll be arriving at Great Stirrup Cay, which I cannot wait for. But last night we took dinner at Hudson's Grill, which was lovely. The staff and crew were brilliant as always. Really big range of dishes, a few different entrees. It was a gala dinner, so it was slightly different to the normal menu, but it's still a good representation of what you'd usually find in Hudson's. Things like steak and chicken, fish, some lovely desserts, and it was overall a really great night. After that, we went to Sid Norman's Poorhouse for a bit of karaoke. I didn't join in personally, but it was good to see a few people getting really into the spirit of things. And then we also went onto the top deck for a little pool party to mark the christening ceremony. Now, the christening ceremony itself was excellent. We heard from Elle, the artist behind the ship's striking hull, who is the godmother of Luna. She was part of the team to push the button and break the ceremonial champagne against the whole of the vessel, which was excellent to see. These sort of ceremonies, it's the amalgamation of all the work that goes into building these ships, so it's great to see it in person. Now, today I'll be hearing from a few more of the executive team at NCL behind the ideas of the vessel and exactly how they see the ship playing out in the future, before having dinner at Cagney's tonight, which I cannot wait, a specialist steakhouse restaurant, which has become a cover charge, but one that I would definitely recommend, and I am looking forward to reporting back. Luna Luna is very similar to its sister ship, Norwegian Aqua, which launched last year. There are some slight differences that you might notice when you come on board. Just wandering through now Ocean Boulevard, and you can feel this a little bit more spacious, a little bit more room for sun loungers and poolside beds, which is really nice. And you know, when you're sailing in the Caribbean, that's exactly what you want. Currently in the Luna game zone. Now, this is the arcade on board the ship, and something that really makes this vessel stand out. As you can see from behind me, you'd forget probably that you're even on a cruise ship when you're in here. And just a few seconds ago, I was walking around the whiskey lounge and the wine lounge, which really shows the diversity of the content and the things that people could do on board. So, for example, if you're traveling with grandparents, I'm sure they could enjoy a nice calm moment in Vibe Beach Club, the adult family area part of the ship. Or they can enjoy a drink out in the whiskey bar or the wine bar, while the kids have fun in the arcade, which, you know, it's where cruise is going, and I think it's a really growing part of the market, and there is really something for everybody on this ship. Now back on board after a very whirlwind start to the day with a stop in Great Stirrup Cay. It was great to see what Norwegian Cruise Line has to offer on their private island. Tons of options for the whole family, whether you like to have a relaxing down the beach or if you want to zip line across the island, whatever your fancy, there is something there for you to do. Now, before that, last night we had dinner in Cagney Steakhouse, one of the specialty dining venues on board Norwegian Luna. It was absolutely brilliant. Service was top class as always. I was for a ribeye steak, but there's tons of different cuts of meat to choose from, as well as loads of sides, including fries, cream spinach, broccoli, that sort of thing, as well as a range of desserts. But it was excellent, really lovely aesthetic in the restaurant as well. After that, we headed to the Luna Theatre for a Eagles tribute show, which is usually played in Sid Norman's Poorhouse, another one of the bars on board the vessel, but it was put into the main theatre for us, which is excellent because it had that next level of showmanship, and it really goes to show the range of entertainment options that you can have when you're on board Luna. Now, for the rest of the day, I'll shortly be catching up with Vice President and Head of UK and Ireland for Norwegian Cruise Line, Gary Anslow, to get his take on the ship, some of the things to look forward to, some of his expert tips from behind the scenes sort of stuff that you can tuck into while you're on board. And then afterwards, we'll be taking dinner in Sukhothai, which is a Thai restaurant, again, another specialty dining option on board the vessel, which was first introduced on Norwegian Aqua, but you can also find it on Luna. So super excited for that. Can't wait to show you what they have on offer. Your favourite spot on board? A tough question.
It is a tough, and there are so many different things. I think that on this ship we've got 17 restaurants. So NCL is really recognised for its speciality restaurants, but 5 of those restaurants are inclusive. Indulge Food Hall, which is
brilliant.
Deck 8. So we've got Ocean Boulevard, which wraps right around the ship, and there's infinity pools there. But we have the Indulge Food Hall at the back, which is almost a street-style concept of food, and you order on an iPad, and it's freshly cooked and delivered in. Despite that being inclusive, so that's inclusive, we've got some outstanding speciality restaurants, Cagney's, Los Lobos, the Bistro. All wonderful. I actually love Indulge.
And
it's good because I'll get chicken tikka and then I'll get a bit of tapas. It's just wonderful.
That's it. So, day 3 of Norwegian Luna's Christian sailing, and we are at Great Stirrup Cay, Norwegian Cruise Line's private island destination in the Bahamas. So, private island destinations have become increasingly popular in recent years among some of the bigger cruise lines, where it gives guests opportunity to get on shore, enjoy beaches and cabanas and poolside bars in the inclusions within their cruise price. The likes of Norwegian Cruise Line, Royal Caribbean, MSC, all the big names have their own private islands now. But we'll be having a look around the Great Life Lagoon, have a look around the Vibe Shore Club. There will also be a water park opening in the near future Great Tides Water Park. There's plenty on offer for all ages, and it's a really nice way to sort of get off the ship, stretch your legs, full of natural foliage and really stunning ocean views. So that concludes Norwegian Luna's inaugural sailing out of Miami. It's been a great 72 hours. I've discovered how Norwegian Cruise Line are utilising Luna to attract more multi-generational families, the amount of amenities on board, to a different range of traveller, as well as how important things like art and open spaces to the cruise line. Personal highlights of mine have definitely been the arcade. I think the arcade is an excellent proposition for people of all ages. Of course, the aqua slide coaster, which was great fun. And the dining options, the restaurants on board are really top tier. Great food, the service has been excellent, and I definitely say again.